Borko. Solji is good picking it off. There's Borko, 8 strength stolen here. He sees lots of heroes, but he's ultimately going to be able to do nothing here for the life of his hard carry. This is going to be first blood on over towards the axe.
Now, at some point in the future, we're getting our toolkit together.
A good word here, Felt. Their smokes are going to break eventually, and they might be scouted by this observer. Zor, White is going to go unseen and actually find a squirrel. That is going to be a very easy kill. Raindrops or not, I don't believe you're going to be saved from all that magic damage. However, Annihilate is going to be free to TP away. Even though Solji's smoke did break there on the Viper, he didn't quite detect him. Shinra now.
Shinra
jumping on in. BKB active, but no longer is looking to turn. He's no longer eager to turn either. As Viper as well with an Eye of Scotty. So it's not just the Luna now who provides this threat. Zor is going to be in a bit of trouble if the LSA does connect at least onto Annihilate. Silenced up, but now BKB is going to be this Viper. As Zor is going to be forced to proc his own BKB here in response to the Eclipse, which is going to basically be nullified. They still get through the axe. Borko now looking to team fight a little bit more. He's already dropped his tombstone. Continue making a bit of space as Realm is going to be able to live through the Mystic Flare. Borko now being jumped now by Shinra, who has no BKB, but they do manage to slice through the Lina there. Shinra with a big old magic wand still alive here. Pingu doing a great job here with the dispels. And KBU are unable to string together the lockdown, the nuke dance. The last time Abo and I discussed this, we had a lot of experts in Twitch chat on medieval arms. Very much an interesting conversation. From behind, Feltz smoked up. However, they have shown now KBU did smoke a little bit later. They're going to run right into Solji, who does Silver Edge. The call from Axe onto 2. They're going to be able to nuke through the Undying. Bonus support's dead for KBU, and now Solji BKB's up, disarmed and in trouble here. As into the arena goes Shinra, taunted up. It's going to be Annihilate, but his BKB protected him here, at least from some magic damage. Not for long, however. Zaffro still ends up getting the kill onto him. They have lost Solji, but now BKB'd up. It's going to be Realm, but he just melts.
Oh, yeah.
Dunked by Zor, in fact. 3 dead, 4 for KBU after the buyback from the Warden, and he's now on the run. Mystic Flare, not quite enough damage to nuke through him. Dual Scepter to at least dispel the silence. But Zor looking for a second dunk will be denied there by the Bushwhack, but it doesn't change the outcome. Kicks 5 dead overall for KBU. As Feltz, even though they're the ones to get jumped, turn things around.
Had what's the name of the aura again?
Back on the Ag Shard. I was going to ask what that thought. MMR Tourist pops the BKB. He's going to at least, maybe get through Afro. Oh, into the arena goes Shinra with the taunt now onto MMR Tourist. Shinra falling quite low. Wants to get out of this fight. Zor has already used the call, and it hasn't really done too well here. The Bushwhack missed. That's going to allow Rump to get back jump, but they have at least gotten through the Huskar once. He got buyback. And Zor's TP is canceled. They dispatch a Pingu, and it seems like this time Feltz gone a bit too far. KBU pick up 4 without losing anyone. And Kips, this could time perfectly with third Roche. We're going to have to wait a couple of seconds to see when the big man's back. It will be a long Roche. Okay.
Like
being a mini stun. Sorry, the Eclipse mini stun. Which is still on loose.
Solji is just on
does have BKB, and in fact is going to turn right back onto Annihilate. They have dispatched of Solji because he was trying to go from behind. Zor with a nice call here onto Annihilate, as Sunlight is going to at least BKB up. They've gotten through the Viper, doesn't have buyback, but they've also, more importantly, nuked through Shinra Huskar. That's a dieback for him. Pingu is now going to at least pop the G8. The only thing he could do, as his Huskar winning without him. Warden is going to be the last left on the high ground here. 4-step forward from Pingu. He throws the Hammer of Purity Kips, and he picks up the kill onto the Warden. Try doing that with DJ Nora.
And that actually, the fact that they managed to get the Viper kills there with the double Aghanims, like the...
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with that.
Neither does anyone else. Anyway, up the high ground here and Broken now is going to be Realm, Mystic Flare, but of course, Staff will get him to safety. Slimmer, the call from Axel, not the connect. And the fight kicking off now is Shinra, perhaps in a bit of trouble. His BKB quickly going to be wearing off, and they hit him with the Viper Strike. Solji focusing on the Tombstone and allow Realm to push up to the high ground here. Still on his first life. No BKB, but conserving the Aegis until the next Silver Edge crit here. Out from Solji. They have caught him with the Bushwhack. Borko, however, has already lost his Tombstone in the fight. As the axe call from the 4-staff forward on the Zor. They've got Realm with all the damage in the world. They've nuked him down now. Shinra being held down. The Hunter's Boomerang is going to amp the damage he takes, but he's still alive. As Sunlight here cannot finish him off alone. Steel Borko dunked in the sidelines here by Zor as they've gotten through Sunlight. That's a dieback for him. And the Warden's the only one who remains in the fight here. Annihilate going to buy back. The blink forward now from Afro. And it seems like they're not going to quite be able to get through. No, they will. Zor can't get the dunk, but now with 9 stacks of the Colleen Blade. Oh my goodness, what the heck happened in that team fight?
Radiant's courier has been
I think the biggest deal there is that they're juggling the damage between the husks.
Seems like it's just going to be a little bit too little too late, Kips. Buyback going to be ready here just about at the same time this throne's going to fall. There's going to be the buyback. They're focusing the throne, though, broken without attacking to Shinra, but Solji's got more than ample damage. That is going to be felt. The sea and saw.
And then this is an offline Weaver. Maybe they've even promoted him because of the Void Pick, and they're going to Russian Agnes here. Excellent versus Chrono.
Annihilate, tossed back by Afro. Ice shards here are pretty decent. They even dodged a little bit of the damage out from the stun. Fairy Fire committed, but Pingu is the one to take it.
Right, just drive it home. There's the only AoE defense that they have in this choke point is Faceless Void. He does not want to join. Just ring the bell. Try and see how many you can get home, and you know, if they don't bring enough, then you just push your base right now.
Right now,
I'm loving this.
Enough seems to be Face's Void, and now he is finally teleporting back. Storm's gonna make the jump in, looking to set things up with the blink back from. Oh, the blink forward? Oh, they found him! They found the Face's Void in the trees, and they've shut him down. He's got buyback, and he's gonna immediately be back in, but he's gonna run. So there's gonna be now at least a really solid kill on the first life. There's a Chronosphere at the ready here. It's gonna be erected now, and they've got at least a Jakira with this as well. Solji in a bit of trouble. It has gotten the refraction up. They're going to be able to tick through his charges with ease and take down the TA a second time. Really just felt having been focusing on other aspects of their gameplay, and for good reason. They've now amassed a full CK network, but a good smoke out of the base here. They've got the Chronosphere ready to go. They don't even need it for the kill there onto the hard carry, but they're continuing to now lock down the face of Void. A Nightmare save here. Is that enough to get him out of dodge? It is for now, but he's going to look to turn Realm. He's going to throw up the Chronosphere, and that's going to be enough at least to get through Shinron. No, he doesn't have the confidence, so he's going to go down to the magic damage. Zor is going to be the only core alive, as he still focuses now on the Steel Borko. Annihilate completely out of mana, so no hopes for him to rejoin the fight. Even with a nice initiation there onto the Templar's next engagement. Anything else that the Faceless Void has? No, he's gone for the Manta kick.
I was waiting to say it. I was like, okay, Storm has a BKB, surely Realm also has his BKB, it's the Manta style.
The fight.
He wants damage as well,
Top
right?
lane. Afro in trouble, but he's still got the kill into one, and now with the Orchid onto Annihilate, they clear the Beetle, and it's going to allow him to jump away at the very least. Chrono is ready. Zor simply time lapses, and in fact, they've set up for a stun here, a short one at least onto Realm, but he does manage to dodge the Earth, the split Earth, and now a decent Chrono, which also catches his Tusk, is going to lead them to get a kill. Solji from outside Chrono almost gets through Realm. Templar Assassin as the Gleipnir from Zor coming into play here alongside his Orchid, picks up the kill onto the Warden. That's Chrono now committed. They're not going to have it up for this Roshan fight, which will else only one objective remains other than the throne, and that is going to be then the tier 3 bottom. 100 HP, 100% HP rather on this tower, as Felt will now start to put the works in onto him. They can make the jump now. Good Nightmare, but it still sets him up for more stun. Snowball save is pretty good. He's going to at least save Realm for now, and he's going to maybe look for a Chrono. The time walk in, but he is just ticking down. He's ticking away, and he's just died dead for an entire minute without buyback, Kips. No Chronosphere, but they will at least get through the Lesh's first life, but it's cost them 2 buybacks. His Sunlight is cut through just as quick on his second life as he is on his first. His Borko keeps himself alive at the very least thanks to the Nightmare, but inside his fountain, he's not even going to be able to live. Zor using the vision from the Swarm to pick up the kill. And that is certainly Megas, if not just quite simply the game.
It is. If there's a buyback on this Faceless Void now, they might be baiting. No.
Jeez.
The Warden doesn't want to anymore.
They are not baiting, Kips. So that is going to be the series. Spells are going to win 0.
Yeah, very, very deservedly so as well.